The bushfire crisis in New South Wales has killed 3 people. Authorities also have concerns for another person missing. 63-year-old Robert Salway and his 29-year-old son Patrick were killed while defending their family property near Cobargo.
We have confirmed overnight that we've identified 3 people having lost their lives as a result of these fires, and another person we still have grave concerns for and limited access to the remote area to try and identify and confirm one way or the other the status of that person.
A number of homes, schools and other community buildings have been damaged or destroyed. And New South Wales firefighters are in a race against time to strengthen containment lines ahead of dangerous conditions this weekend. Roche Murdoch is at the RFS headquarters. Roche, there has already been an enormous amount of property loss and damage.
That's right, Danica. It's worse than firefighters first thought. They're just now sending impact assessment crews into the more problematic areas around the south coast and southern regions. But even there, conditions are still too dangerous for crews to access many of the areas. Footage and pictures are coming out of these regions showing a significant number of homes, businesses and schools have been completely destroyed. A southerly change has moved through the region, bringing cooler temperatures, which has helped firefighters strengthen containment lines on more than 100 fires burning across the state. About half are out of control. But crews, as I mentioned, are in a race against time to gain the upper hand. Conditions are expected to take a turn for the worst on Saturday, when temperatures and winds will pick up again. We heard from RFS Commissioner Shane Fitzsimmons a short time ago, and he says anybody thinking about staying put in these dangerous regions to protect their property should think carefully.
The decision to determine whether you're going to stay and defend your property is a very personal one. Anyone that tells you it's not a frightening and confronting experience is rubbish. Fire very quickly turns day to night. Your visibility is dropped enormously. The noise is horrendous. The smoke that gets in your eyes and in your lungs, it's a very, very confronting and difficult situation. So when people say, I'm just going to stay and defend, it needs to be a very carefully considered decision, a decision taken with family and loved ones about your level of personal preparedness and capacity, but most importantly, the defendability of your home.
The focus today is on strengthening containment lines and slowing the spread of these bushfires before that danger day on Saturday. We also heard from Premier Gladys Berejiklian, who says crews are doing all they can to make these worst affected areas safe.
We are assuming that on Saturday weather conditions will be at least as bad as what they were yesterday, and that's something all of us have to brace ourselves for. All of our people on the ground, thousands of them, are taking advantage of the milder conditions to make us as well prepared as possible for Saturday, when any of these fire fronts can again exacerbate and cause damage.
We've also heard that the New South Wales Fire and Rescue has received a record number of calls yesterday. 4,000 000 emergency calls were made to their call centre yesterday in those dangerous conditions. But they're urging people to only call if you can see fire or smoke. Anybody who needs information can go to the RFS website.